What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dylan. Thank you so much for coming by. I know I'm driving right now, so I'm not gonna be looking at the camera for safety reasons, but I do wanna just make this quick video on what to do when a passenger cancels the trip in the middle of the trip if you're an Uber driver and they try to scam you for a free ride, okay? So, there's a lot of cases where this will happen, and it's happening to a lot of drivers because of inflation, Joe Biden, all this liberal, a lot of young liberals. I mean, that's the kind of the woke kind of mentality in the US right now. Is just everybody wants everything for free. Nobody wants to work anymore. So a lot of times what they do is they try to cancel rides from drivers. You know, they order a $30 ride and they just say, oh, you know, I'll just leave my driver a 1-star rating and I'll get the ride refunded to me. Or better yet, I'll order a $50 ride to the airport, cancel it midway through, and you know, they're only gonna charge me 10 bucks, and then the driver's just, you know, they're not gonna notice until he drops me off, and you know, at that point it's too late. And you know, passengers don't care about getting deactivated because they can just make a new account. My friend has an account, and her name on the account is Kanye. Her name is definitely not Kanye. And it's like, they don't care. They'll deactivate it. It's like, okay, sign up with a new account or go and use Lyft. I mean, they really don't care, you know? So with that being said, what do you do when a passenger cancels the trip in the middle of the trip and tries to scam you for a free ride? Before I dive into it, I'm parked now, I wanted to thank our sponsor, Solo. Solo is an app that helps gig workers make more money. They have a guaranteed pay feature. So if you go and work out for an hour, go and work for an hour, and you know, you only make like 10 bucks, they're gonna pay you the guaranteed rate. It might be 20 bucks, it might be 30 bucks, it might be 37 I've seen. And when you sign up right now, you get 15 bucks just for linking your account. You can sign up with, or you can enter in your PayPal or Venmo, and it's literally takes minutes. They're a brand new app. They just got $5 million in funding, and they help drivers with taxes, expenses. They even provide you projected taxes, and this is like crazy. So check out the link below for Solo. Anyways, so what do you do when a passenger cancels the ride? Firstly, you want to make sure you know what it looks like when they do. What it's gonna look like is your app basically, and this is really, I mean, these passengers are smart. They see, that's why you don't want to have your phone in the middle. You want to have your phone on the side so they're not looking at your phone. Because the thing is, when you're using a GPS that is an Uber, and let's face it, Uber GPS sucks, so everybody uses, you know, a different one. You're basically, you know, you're not on the Uber app, you're on your GPS app, and you're just going. So what you want to do is you want to have one of those GPS things. It's okay to use a different one. You want to make sure that's linked to your Uber driver account or your Lyft driver account. This works for both Uber or Lyft. Because I've seen so many drivers, they take the address that the passenger gives them and they just type it into Google. Or a lot of times the passenger will say, oh yeah, I'm not going to that, you know, location. Can you just, you know, take me to this new one instead? I'll give you the address. And drivers are like, yeah, sure, it's tracked in the app. That's a big red flag. They're probably gonna scam you. So again, you wanna make sure they put in the right location in the app, and you wanna make sure your GPS is linked to it. You don't wanna copy and paste the address and then just go outside the app, because again, if they cancel, you're not gonna notice until the ride's over because you're just following the GPS. But if you're following the GPS that's linked to your Uber driver account, if that makes sense, when they cancel the ride, your address is also going to cancel, right? It's just linked to wherever their destination is. And that's why when passengers say, oh, just take me to this other address instead, then you're essentially, you know, going off the Uber driver app, and when they cancel, you don't know because you're going to some random address they gave you. So firstly, that's how to prevent it. Secondly, if they do it and you catch them, what you want to do? Well, I'll just explain to you what happens once they cancel it. Once they cancel it, first and foremost, you have no obligation to take them anywhere. You're not being paid for that trip. They're not your Uber passenger anymore. They're not paying you. So you're essentially giving a free ride to a stranger in your car, which is not what you want to be doing. And not only a free ride to a stranger, a free ride to a scammer who is scamming you for a ride. They know what the heck they're doing. So what I suggest is just say, oh, hey, I noticed you canceled the ride. I'm just gonna pull over and drop you off at a local fast food restaurant or a local gas station. And just say, you know, I don't want any issue. Just be calm about it. Don't start yelling at them. I mean, I understand it is frustrating, but try to keep yourself calm and collected. It's just kind of like the way you react when somebody cuts you off in traffic. Let's say you're driving in Los Angeles. Somebody cuts you off in traffic. You know, it's very tempting to just be like, oh my God, F you, F you. But in reality, it's like, there's so many cars, you're gonna eventually get cut off. Just the best way to handle being cut off is just saying like, it's just literally being like, yep, that just happened. Somebody just cut me off. And you don't wanna start, you know, honking at them, trying to cut them off. I mean, there's no point, right? Just kind of let it go and you'll have a much more better day. Yeah, just drive to the local state, you know, drop them off at Lowe's, who cares? You know, drop them off in a safe spot. Don't pull over on the side of the freeway. I mean, at least exit, take them off. Because the thing is, guys, if they offer you cash or whatever, I mean, you're missing out on other Uber rides. You want to make sure you get them out of your car as quickly as possible. I mean, if you really want to drive to a local police station, you totally can. You can do whatever you, I mean, I would try to just get them out of the car as quickly as possible. So anyways, that's the video, my friends, on what to do if an Uber driver or if an Uber passenger tries to scam you by canceling the trip mid-ride. But let me know if this has ever happened to you and what you did about it or what you would do if you were caught in this situation. Again, thank you so much for Solo for helping sponsor these videos. Check out Work Solo down below. It's an assistant app for drivers. They help with finances mainly, expenses, taxes, and they are giving drivers guaranteed pay in select cities, which is really awesome, and $15 just for signing up. They're doing so much to be like, you know, an incredible app, and I already talked to the team. They're really awesome. So thanks for watching, guys. Check out the link down below for Solo, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.